Good morning, Luca and Harley. He just got out of the water and he's doing his mountain bike trail run. And it's got me thinking about fear this morning, and how when we're kids, we can go jump off cliffs and ride mountain bikes and crash and break limbs. But when we're adults and we get to be 40, I'm just feeling fear right now. I don't know about you folks. I'm gonna just kind of address this, because I tell you what, I don't know what I have to be afraid of, but last week it came over me to where I woke up in the morning in a cold sweat, fearful of things because I have a lot going on, and I had this overwhelming, just pure message of this: it's about facing your fears. And I know this sounds wacky, and I really can't explain it, but it wasn't Harley, it's about facing your fears. It wasn't addressed with my name on it, but I woke up in a cold sweat, immediately felt calm, and a message: it's about facing your fears. And I've shared this with my family last week. I actually shared it with some of the real estate brokers I've been talking to. And I got to share it with you folks. I think this is overwhelmingly how I'm feeling this morning again. And my parents are kind of telling me that's the evil or the devil, or I definitely see it as the dark side. And I'll let you all put labels on however you feel spiritually about the dark side or the negative. But I just kind of realized what fear does to me is it kind of stops me. And, if you're going to punch me or immediate threats, I have no problem with. But uncertainty or fear of this, that, or the other, it kind of disrupts my plan. And I can see where if my plan gets disrupted and I don't understand, it's hard for me to keep moving forward. So just trying to share some of my thoughts. Maybe you guys are feeling the same way. I feel like there's not a whole lot of folks with vision or purpose or mission. And that's okay. I'm really dialing in and hammering in on my personal and higher mission and vision. And it's going back to old school. It's going back to Main Street and letting folks know I'm here in Colorado and I'm going to be in Arizona too, but I'm not going anywhere, guys. I want to help you, help whatever way I can. But I also want you to know I'm here. And if you need my help, or, somebody like a good lender or something real estate related is probably what I would be good to help you with. But I'm going to start to build a network of folks here locally. Maybe people I've known for a long time. Maybe I haven't met them, but this year. But they're going to be good at their jobs. They're going to be good humans. And when they show up to your door to help you, or you want to just give them a call, they're going to be happy to help. And they're not going to charge you $1,000 for their opinion. And that's the kind of edginess of this one too, guys. We're all going to be doing business, and we don't need your money. We want to help you. We need to help our community, and you're going to kind of feel the vibe from these folks I'm talking about. They've been here, they kind of want to stay here, and if they're new to town, they're eager to help you, but they're also going to be authentic and skilled. And so we're going to start to kind of do things a little bit different way, maybe go a little bit slower. And I'm okay with that. Let's go back a minute and enjoy each other's company, and get to know each other once again. And then when it's time to sit down to business, I think we got to be a little bit more serious about that. And that's kind of where I'm at in my life, guys, is I just feel like the safety and security that I'm going to need in the future is going to have to be provided by me. And win or lose, I'm going to have to bet on myself, because I know the numbers that I'm dealing with and those kind of things better than other people know my numbers. Does that make sense? So I want to try to help people encourage themselves to bet on themselves, and I'm gonna share, things that I think help me or important, or lessons I've learned, but also in a no BS way. I think we have to start really understanding ourselves, what we can do, our capabilities, those kind of things. You get resourceful when you don't have resources. But if you don't have a vision and a direction, and a lot of other things, it's just really hard to live in this world. And I just want to be honest and say, a lot of folks see me on Facebook or this or that, and I really want to give that story a true narrative, and where I'm headed and the direction I'm headed and why is so that I can slow down. And I plan on doing half the amount of deals I did last year and give people better service, take it a little slower in life, but also be ready for you to move quickly. And that's a weird dynamic of, I believe in real estate, when you're ready and you need to call somebody or whatever, we need to have a full team to execute right now, whether I'm here or I'm in Tucson or whatever, and that's what I'm doing. So I want to be able to live my life and go and do and be other places and here, but I want you to be able to call and or text me wherever I am. And also you'll start to learn some of my people. Maybe you'll call somebody else because I'm somewhere else. But the idea is I want to be rooted here. I want to have my community here that I can rely on to build a business in the next 20 years, and this is how I think we're going to do it, is to kind of put the group together and, play the hits, get a little bit, back to old school, and word of mouth is the idea. So, we're getting a little off track here, but how am I getting through my fear is my vision for the future. And my vision for the future is giving me brick by brick stability